Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have returned, and today we are actually doing some gaming, somewhat video. I wasn't going to say news, but video. And we're taking a look into a free game on PlayStation and PC. I'm not so sure on Xbox. I don't trail on Xbox, mostly due to the fact that you have to pay for Xbox Live for all of their games, which is extremely annoying. I can't stand it. I can't even stand when PlayStation make you play for the multiplayer for COD. That's the reason why I'm more focused on PC and I play the free things. Now, this game is called Paladins. It's basically a bootleg Overwatch, except you can't switch your characters, and we're gonna take a dive into a Pacific character, and this specific character that we are taking our dive into is the one that is on our screen. His name is Victor. Now, there are multiple types of classes within Paladins. You have your frontline, your support, your flank, and then your damage. Victor is a damage, ladies and gentlemen. If you could not tell, he's clearly holding an AR. He's know what he's doing. Now, you can clearly see we have other characters that are going to be going in the battle with us, but it says choose your loadouts and all the other thing. I know I did it extremely quickly, and you will see that later on in the end of the story. But going into the game, you press circle or whatever it tells you to pop up, and it brings you towards the item shop. The item shop is an area where you buy Pacific parts, or not Pacific parts, but Pacific cards that allow you to have more damage, have more health. If you get a kill, you gain health. It is very useful. They even have one where you can buy and gain a little bit of shielding. I didn't buy that now, I'll buy that later on. It doesn't really pop up on there, but it does move your health up a tad, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the match is about to begin, and as you can clearly see, the horses appear, and we roll up to the main point of where we're going to be duking it out. And this is an extremely important part. Victor has multiple things. As you can see, his AR, he aims down sight, and he has a grenade. The grenade does splash damage and did a clean over 800 damage. And something I love about Victor is, long or short, he does get some damage into you. And right now you're clearly seeing one of the things that I chose in the beginning, where if he runs, he gains health, he regains health, ladies and gentlemen. Now clearly I shouldn't have done that move, which led to my death, but hey, it just be like that sometimes. Sometimes you make the correct choice and sometimes you don't. I look back over the cards that I've chosen. I didn't buy anything this match because the point was so close to being captured, and the reason that I wanted to move for this point is simple. It is an escort round where you would get a payload and you would escort. Now, something that I do love about Paladins, the maps have a nice good high variety. Like here, I am in a extremely good spot. I see where the payload is. I see an enemy. I basically have where the enemies can spawn in. I'm holding a power position that is a little too good, but I didn't take the initiative. I didn't really push that much, which led to my death. But I died just in time, knowing that my team came back to finish off what I had started. They will now be pushing the payload forward ever so slowly. It does move kind of sluggishly, but it ends up getting there. Now, Victor has another ability. It is the big ability. You'll clearly see it. It's like at 93%. It's the one with the big crystal on it. That ability is extremely useful in the correct situations, and you will see that going down. Oh, here it is right here. An enemy had the exact same character I had, and he tried to use it but failed, and I used it, and it was to success. Now I know what you may be saying. Oh, you're just narrating over this part. It really goes. I really just want to speak over the details of the entire match, going over bit by bit. It's pretty obvious what this character can do, but it's also interesting for me to go back, rewatch it, and see the mistakes I made, whether I was truly focused or not, if I was just playing around and catching little small things that I could have done that's better. Like, such as right now, I finally ended up buying the shield thing. Now, it doesn't affect your health on the screen, but trust me, you can clearly tell that the damage is kind of spongy. You know, I take more damage than I really should have, and it is extremely helpful. I highly recommend it as a player, if you do play this game, to buy the cards. Do not just outright not buy them. I know some people don't, and I have to ask you why you don't buy them. Right there is another power position, and they've claimed it. I can't do anything towards them. Now, this is another ability. If you haven't noticed, Victor was running this entire time regaining health, but also when he runs, he regained ammo without reloading. This is it's extremely useful. It's extremely useful for whenever you use it and you're just in a need to run and you can't stop for a moment to reload. Victor's running, it'll help him gain, I believe, about 6 bullets each every time I ran. It really changes the battle. It lets you know that, yes, if you can back away for a little bit, if you can run just a tad bit, you can regain some health, you can regain some bullets, and that can be the deciding choice of the battle. So don't be afraid to run away from a fight, you know, just be more focused on your survival and to really push the enemy. Now, like this, earlier I wasn't really sticking with the payload. This time I am choosing to stick with the payload. It's the last match. I wanted to get this over with. And then I decided to step away for a moment because the victor was there on the side and someone had to be done. The initiative needed to be made. Now, the character that I am currently shooting at is brand new, in fact, and hopefully we will be able to have enough in-game currency to buy the character. Let me speak more on this game. So, you can either buy the currency that allows you to buy the game, or you can buy a pack that is $10 on PC currently, that's all I know, and it buys you the characters, the in-game currency, and all the other extra details of the game that become unlocked. I even know there is a current battle pass system that I really enjoy. I know they adopted it from Fortnite. This game really has improved for quite some time. And as you can see, I gained a clean 230 coin from this match. Now, 230 really isn't nothing, but as you play the game more and more and it's getting more grindy, you clearly see the difference. Now, as you can clearly see, you see the Lone Wolf, the ability, the barrage, the assault rifle, the iron sight, the frag grenade, and the hustle. I've already explained that the barrage is the binoculars with the mortars, the assault rifle with the gun, iron sight, and the sight, the frag grenade, splash damage. The closer they are, the more damage it takes, and hustle is what you want. Now, normally the running and healing ability is with the choices that I made for my cards. That's why I was able to run and heal and to gain bullets too. So you have to be very distinct when you make your choices, because there's also a burst choice that you will see in a moment. Yes, so you have cardio, gain health 300 per second while running. Burst mode is basically a burst for your assault rifle, and then shrapnel increase the radius for the frag grenade. All those do make a huge effect. Don't let it think that that's not going to change anything. It does. Now, something I do love about this game is the character designs and the extra skins. Like you saw Victor the wolf, he had the tail, the toy, the incredible detail. I believe that's basically the Doom Slayer, if anything. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Even some of the small stuff, they even focus on the gun, having a toy gun in the hand, the Doomslayer gun. They have other emotes. Now I know this could be, they also have in-game poses, something that I do enjoy. And then you see the cards. Now this is the cards I ended up using, one for the damage, one for the grenades, all that kind of stuff. If you want to pause it and take a good better look at it, you can. You have the cardio, the damage, the scramble. The game itself is quite fun, and I highly recommend that you play it and check it out, really, honestly. Now, I'll show you the cards. You have frag in a hole, grenader, hot potato, on the move, And you see that I'm running gun, scramble, second wind, and neck. Flat jacket, I recommend you use flat jacket. I highly recommend that you go with that one. Flat jacket has saved me multiple times. I have it on my own thing. It allows you to have more health so you can take up more of that damage. Now, the game also gives you in-game rewards. I'm getting oh so closer to level 14 in gaining this Cosmo Victor, and I can't wait to have it. Hopefully I'll have a video showing you the Cosmo Victor. I just wanted to introduce this game, and this character is my favorites out of all, and you may see more commentary with this game. And I thought to myself, this game is amazing, so if people ever ask this, I'll have this video ready to go for whenever that goes down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as time goes on, I just wanted to say, I know 2020 has been a terrible year, and I wanted to speak on this. I know it's bad, and there's rumors 2021 is going to be DLC for 2020, but look at it with some optimism. You know, take it to the chin. We'll get through this. Everybody, be kind to each other. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, until then, peace.